Hello there, it's Patricia from Pinky's World. Today I'm back with Kendra's Card Challenge 3 for the everyday cards that I'm making. This is sketch number 9. There's quite a wee bit going on there, but the only pieces that you get are these 3. You'll have cut them away already on your original cuts, and you end up with 3 pieces, 3 entirely different pieces, and you think, oh God, what am I going to do here? But it does actually work, so don't panic like I did. I decided to tie it all in with Old Olive, this colour here, as I think it was the richest colour. Bar this, I didn't want to go that colour. I wanted to stick to green, and I'm sort of aiming it towards a mail card. So if you've checked my videos out before, you'll have seen I made a few of these a while back. There is a video tutorial showing you your own 3D embellishments using the Dragonfly Garden, and I used Old Olive, so that's what I'm going to use as my centerpiece. I'm also going to use Yarn Inspiration. It will do either a girl or a boy, I'd say, or male or female, whatever way you want to call it. But he will just sit, or she, whatever, she will just sit in the center. This is 2 1/4, and I have added another piece to it. In fact, that might be 2 3/4. I think I cut this one 2 3/4 or 2 1/4. No, it's 2 inches. So my green one is the 2 1/4, and then I'm putting it on the same lovely sparkly card that I used for my cards. It will sit here and it will sit here. So for the background, I decided to cut my outlined piece at 3 3/4 by 5 inches. Actually, no, it's not. The outside frame is 4 inches by 5 1/4. And then I'm not putting another one on it. There should be another frame there, 3 3/4 by 5. But I thought the green was just lovely as a background, so I'm leaving that out. This will sit in the center here. You can see it's slightly raised up from the other 2, so these will go either way. At the side, they're just a fraction down. I've already cut them using the tailored tag punch, which is a really handy punch and is still available this year. Use this for your tags, or you can use it for the whole sentiment, it's a really good punch. So maybe invest in that one if you haven't got something like it. So we're going to stick our background on first. And I say the embossing folder is one I've had for years. I actually was gifted it by a friend who sadly is no longer with us. But she sent me a load of stuff before she decided to quit crafting, and sent me a load of stuff. And I can't bear to part with it because she's now gone. And she was the loveliest person. So stick that to your background. It is a lovely diamondy sort of shape, and then we're going to go to the center one first and pop it in, and then work the other 2 off it. So just try and go straight, which is something I'm not very good at. I wonder why. I come from a family of dressmakers and very crafty, handy people. Why haven't I got a straight eye, huh? I think that's not too bad, sure it's not. Hope it looks okay. Sometimes you don't see it until you have the card all finished, and then you say, oops. So stick those all down flat too. I'm going to use that as my wee guide for each of them. Whoa, too much glue, Patricia. So have you joined in? I hope you have. I know there's loads and loads of inspiration over on the Facebook group, Kendra's Facebook group. All the what do you call it, the links are down below this. They're down below each of my videos, so you'll not get lost. If you take a notion after watching one that you want to have a go, then please do. Would love you to join us. And as you know, Kendra has 3 brilliant prizes up for grabs at the end. There'll be a draw of everybody who joined in, so you'll have a chance to win one of 3 prizes. What have we got? Pink and Main, $50 worth voucher. The second prize is a mystery Stampin' die set, and the third prize is a paper pack and some ephemera. So lovely prizes. And you'll also have your 16 cards all done and dusted. Do whatever theme you want. I have the everyday theme running, and I also have a Christmas one running if you need any inspiration for a Christmas type, then go round it. So I'm actually keeping this flat because this part here will be raised up. So we'll stick this in place. And it just goes down a bit. And then this will go in. I might actually just put it up straight around the side, not an angle. And that way we're not offending anybody. Just keep it straight. If it is straight. I think that's straight. So we need a sentiment, and as I said, I'm going to use You Are an Inspiration. I think it goes along with dragonflies, and it'll do sort of any occasion. It can be for birthday or anniversary or a new job or some big job they did or some exciting news or something. So this piece here is 2.5 by an inch. This one is 2.25 by 3/4 of an inch. I'm just going to try and line it up straight so I can attempt to get this straight. Very hard to see white on white, isn't it? Not bad. So this one is pretty quick and easy. I think I'll raise this one up with dimensionals and stick the other one flat. Yes, I finally cracked open some dimensionals. I have about 10 packs in there. Because they were at the back of my shelf, I just didn't bother with them. And I should have. And now I'll run out and I'll be raging. So, set that into your rectangle. And you could put, okay, I had some out from the last video. These ones here, they're not exactly old olive, but I think they're nice. They'll add a wee bit. Oh, maybe I'll just go with the gold. That's what I'll do. I'm going to match it up with the ones I used originally for the dragonflies. And then that way it'll all turn in, if I can find them. Here they are. These metallic pearls are so popular. And they're so tiny, but you get loads of them and they just work beautifully. In my opinion, I really like them. So I'm going to put one at either side of the sentiment. Just to tie it in. And that just gives it a wee bit more oomph, doesn't it? Now, that should sit over part of your, should have moved that way up a wee tiny bit. And that sits there. So, will I raise it up or not? No, I'm just going to stick it down flat. So, get yourself some homemade embellishments. Butterflies, dragonflies, whatever, and just make a whole stocking. I had this, I had no idea I was going to use it. So I had this one done, and I happened to use old olive, and I'm so happy I did now because it works in perfectly with that card. So that is it. All done and dusted. Very simple, very quick, and one that I wasn't sure about because of the colours. I think it does actually work with them. I know it's right and deep compared to other ones, but hopefully that'll do the job. Right, I have to go, so at the door. I'll catch us all again later. Bye.